Have you ever wondered why the fear of rejection can be so paralyzing? It's a question that's bounced around the minds of many, and rightly so. You see, the fear of rejection isn't simply a personal quirk or a character flaw, it's a universal experience. It's something we all grapple with, no matter who we are or where we come from. This fear, as it turns out, is deeply ingrained within us. It's tied to our very survival as a species. Picture our ancestors, huddled together for warmth and safety. Being cast out from the group didn't just mean loneliness, it meant exposure to the elements, to predators, to a world of uncertainty. So it's no surprise that rejection, even in our modern world, can feel like a life or death situation. It's more than a slight sting or a momentary discomfort. It's a primal fear that resonates deep within our psyche. It turns out, this fear has deep roots in our psychology. Diving into the human mind, we find fascinating insights about our fear of rejection. At its core, this fear stems from our fundamental human need for social connection and acceptance. We are wired to be part of a community, to form bonds and relationships. When we experience rejection, it disrupts this innate desire for belonging. Notably, rejection triggers our primitive fight-or-flight response. It's not just an emotional turmoil. Our body responds as if it were a real physical threat. It's a survival instinct deeply embedded in our DNA. Moreover, our self-esteem and self-worth often hinge on how others perceive us. When we're rejected, it can feel like a direct assault on our identity, our worth. We question our value, triggering deep-seated insecurities and self-doubt. So the fear of rejection is not just about being turned down, it's about our basic need to belong. It's about preserving our sense of self and maintaining our place within our social circles. While the fear of rejection can be overwhelming, it doesn't have to control our lives. Overcoming this fear involves a journey of self-discovery and acceptance. It starts with understanding that our fear is rooted in our thoughts and perceptions, not in reality. Here's a strategy. Treat every experience as a learning opportunity. If you face rejection, instead of letting it define you, let it fuel your growth. Each time you're rejected, take a step back. Analyze what happened, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone to resilience. Another effective approach is to cultivate self-love. It's about embracing who you are, acknowledging your strengths, and accepting your weaknesses. Remember, nobody's perfect. We all have flaws, and that's okay. It's these imperfections that make us unique. And finally, keep in mind that rejection doesn't determine your worth. You are valuable, regardless of anyone's acceptance or rejection. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth, but merely a stepping stone on your path to success. In this brief journey, we've explored the roots of our fear of rejection. We've unraveled that this fear is a universal experience, deeply embedded in our psyche. We've recognized that its roots lie in our innate desire for social belonging and our dread of isolation. Yet we've also discovered that it's a fear we can overcome, with understanding, courage, and resilience. So next time you feel the fear of rejection creeping in, remember you're not alone, and it's a fear you can conquer.